In this one, Jacob deGrom. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
J.P. Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 out, space is empty. They say you win.
0-2.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back in Arlington, and today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The 1-0. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it's even up.
A really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
So up next, Wyatt Langford. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. That's down and in.
2-0.
Outside.
Nope, that's outside.
3-1.
Ball.
Too high, and it's
That's
ball
four. Take your
4.
base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first with one gone.
No,
Here's the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner on the goal. Ball outside. Go to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Runner at second here, one gone. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Left-hand batter waits. And that is downstairs. And the count is filled up. One out and a runner at second. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now Jack Peterson. There goes the runner.
And ball.
Seager, the base runner at first with one out. That one a little bit high. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Corey Seager.
You know, Boog, a guy who hits righties as well as he does, just an absolute matchup nightmare. I mean, most of the pitching you'll face is right-handed. So when you're hitting over 400 against righties, you're going to put up some serious numbers. I like his chances in this one.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 outs. That's outside.
No, that's out.
And now it's even 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Popped up. Rivas on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Globe Life Field. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. DeGrom back to work. And that's a little high.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And a 4-pitch walk. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Ripped on a line to center. Smith makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 23, Rowdy Tellez.
So here comes Rowdy Tellez. Very high with that one. Ball 1. Now one missed. Swings through that one out in front that time. 2-2. That misses the zone, and a full count now.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
2 on, 1 out. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. One out. Runners at first and second. And there's a strike.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Fights it off. He'll see another. And misses inside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He goes down looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
And now Ben Williamson. There's a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs. And now the count is even. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back.
Here's
the catcher, Jonah Heim.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
That one ripped, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And that skips in the dirt. And LaPiedra picks up the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long.
The right fielder.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Adolis Garcia, batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. That misses. And the count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Josh Young. And that's in for a strike. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Blaine Krim.
Blaine Krim stepping in for the Rangers. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And the batter now, Josh Smith. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. A Rosarena on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That one is upstairs.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Garcia, the runner at third. Krim over at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Corey Seager in the on-deck circle for Texas. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and the inning is over. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. But they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And now for Seattle, Leo Rivas. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 and 2. Count.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Garcia settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
So the lineup flips over. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Led off the game with a strikeout. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Foul ball there. So now 1 and 2. Swings and misses, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco.
Nope, that's in.
Ball one on a pitch inside. Polanco in his 9th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Heck.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is downstairs.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Little chopper rolls foul. Two outs.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball.
And it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 1 left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0. Back in Arlington, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats.
Oh, now a great stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Here's Jack Peterson. Fly to center his first time. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 with a fly out. And that one Wrapped foul. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a big swing and a miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And they'll do it again. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses, and the count now even up.
Ball. Count is full.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Simeon runs. Hits in for a strike. Throw. Save. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as Mlb. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Josh Young, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching, try, but can't bring it in. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 3-0. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Krim getting ready to hit. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. And ball 1.
1-2.
That misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cal Raleigh. In the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Just
no, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And another ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The M's yet to pick up a hit here. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
You got a full count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one popped to short. Seager puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 23, Rowdy Tellez.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Walked his first time. Tap foul at the plate.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And it is
Ball.
2-1.
Up.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
2-2.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one almost got him. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. And midway in the 4th, it's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Number 73.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So the Rangers batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Josh Smith. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Andres Munoz getting loose out there. Wu also throwing. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Pitch misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Rangers.
So
The
a man at
designated hitter,
first. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
One, two.
Struck him out looking.
The batter, number 5.
Now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Just
That missed. That's the ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Throw cut off to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
The left fielder, number 4, Josh.
Here
Peterson.
is Jock Peterson. And that's outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Peterson just got a piece of it. Two on, 1 out. Just off the outside edge. Here's a 2-1. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Throw, and they got him.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. To his knee. The throw. In time. Got him. And that'll do it.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni. DeGrom back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Peterson makes the grab, and there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman, Ben
Here's
Williamson.
the third baseman, Ben Williamson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Caleb Bosley, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Leiter warming up as well. The Rangers leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Rivas batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Outside low, and 1-1. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fly ball center field. Smith in position, nabs it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Heim stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. High fly ball right field. Mastrobuoni moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, Right fielder, Adolis.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Ball 1, no strikes. And he takes a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out to short, Crawford. Slings it across. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. But they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jacob Webb appears to be getting loose. Milner getting loose as well. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two. Good eye in that spot.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So now the DH spot, Jorge Polanco. He is struck out and he is walked.
No, that's down.
Squirts away a little bit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one just misses, and the count's full.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Caleb
Rangers,
Bosley takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left,
Caleb
and this game could go either way. So
Bosley.
this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, no outs. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. High fly ball out to center field. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And now, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Next offering is in for a strike. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. On the ground, Simeon. He flips it to second in time. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. It's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Arlington, now the third baseman, Josh Young.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
Fouled off left side. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Blaine Prim will hit next. 1 for 2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. This one's got a chance. Get out of town. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Josh Smith. And that one missing low. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one pulled foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And downstairs.
Nope.
To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford.
2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford. Langford, 23 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Ball.
Just missed.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Two outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering is outside. Rolled to Rowdy. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, stepping in, Randy Arozarena. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a curveball is just outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Heim gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. That clips a corner. The Mariners down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21. Miles.
Now at the plate, Miles Mastrobuoni. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off. Outside corner, got him looking. Mariners are down in order. They're down 4-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Corey Seager.
Right down the chute. 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk,
but
he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man aboard, and Jack Peterson stands in. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus.
So digging in, Marcus Semien. First pitch misses. Seager at second. Peterson on at first with nobody out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's outside. And it's 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
The catcher,
bases loaded, nobody out. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Drive base hit into left field. One run's in. The second run scores.
How about that? Clears the bases. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 73 done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
new pitcher on now, Ryan Wu.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
In the dirt, and that's ball one. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. No outs, runner on second. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Up and in, and the count's full. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And there's a foul ball. Not even close there, and it's 2-1. Headed down the line, Mastroboni on the move towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And delivers outside. First and second here, no outs. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Up next for the Rangers, Blaine Prim. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
That one missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2-2.
That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Liner caught it second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So up next, Josh Smith. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Mastroboni makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that'll do it. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Mariners nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true.
Now batting, the second baseman, Leo Rivas.
Leo Rivas now at the plate. That's outside. 1-0. That one in there across the letters.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and now it's filled up 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Crawford.
And now here is J.P. Crawford. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in. 2 away.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Hard hit down the line and left. And it
That one
hops
over
over
at
the
the ground
wall
rule
for an
double.
automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to
center
score their
fielder,
first run of the
44,
game, and that feels like a tough break. But
Rodriguez.
look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but two runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
So 2 on with 2 away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
No,
Just
ball.
off the inside edge.
1-0.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now 1 and 2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rangers 7 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. So now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Woo back to work. Just
Ball.
missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. Just
Don't
off the
have it.
inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
In there at the knees, and it's 2-1 now. And a strike in there. Struck him out looking. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it. And the batter now,
The
John
left fielder,
Peterson.
number 4, John Peterson.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Chop to third. Williamson zips it across. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they're still in control. It's 7-0.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rangers.
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's
Number
a new pitcher on the
43.
mound, Sean Armstrong.
John
Compared to some
Armstrong.
days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading off
And now
for
it's the
Seattle,
cleanup hitter for the
catcher,
Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
That one
Nope,
close,
ball.
ruled a ball. Ball 1. He's a
Wow.
bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1-2 is the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Garcia pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers.
So last chance for the Mariners. Here's Rowdy Tellez. And that's in there for strike 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Leiter getting cranked up as well. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Armstrong is just 1 strike away. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, Bruce, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. just about set. And starting this one, Chris Sale. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Miguel Rojas leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Ball, that's low.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
Well, Brooke, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And now it's Mookie Betts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
One out, bases empty.
Hey!
That one blasted deep to right. White going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Back at Truist Park, and on the hill today, Dustin May. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Alex Verdugo leading things off and takes a strike. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. A little bit high. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here is Austin Riley.
Runner.
First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Pajes hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Brian Stinker's lineup for the Braves. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits. And Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Marcell Ozuna stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Next pitch is outside. There's a strike, 95 of that one. May fires. Out towards left center. Betts on the move. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes. Hey!
In the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to count 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 outs.
3 and 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
May delivers. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, 2 outs. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is that. 2 left for Atlanta. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Now, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Sale back to work. Knee high. That's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Sale ready. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Max Muncy at the dish. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. And a strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. His second of the year. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And the 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to third, but it kicks foul. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a chopper out to short. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Two down, base is empty. And next for L.A., Enrique Hernandez. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Two outs and one in scoring position. That one pushed to the left and foul. Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That funky Muncy with the homer for L.A. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. And that one is inside. That's down and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Eli White next up for the Braves. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. A little bit low, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
No strike.
Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Now here is Drake Baldwin on the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike one. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. May comes set. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. One left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. And now the veteran catcher, Austin Barnes. Barnes goes 5 feet 9 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2011. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Miguel Rojas at the plate. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Inside.
Ball inside.
It's 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Line to left, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
There's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Got him. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1.
Austin
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top
Riley.
prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Flied out his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 0-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball one. To the right side, Hernandez on to first, and Olson is set down. That's out number 3. So one hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. On to the 4th, and here's Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That one fouled off.
Ball 2.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And now
Right
Teoscar
fielder,
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Struck out swinging his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes outside. That just misses. Ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's the strike. In there at the knees. Now 3-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there
Up next
anyhow.
for the Dodgers.
Now a
Center
chance
fielder,
for Andy Pajes. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that's outside.
Ball 1.
Muncy, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball 2.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1. Check swing, called strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Out to center. Harris after it. Squeezes it. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ozzie Albies. Right through there for a strike. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. He reached out a walk his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that's downstairs and outside. One down, base is empty. That just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting. Right
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now in for the Braves, Eli White. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one smacked out to left center. Full extension, makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Drake Baldwin.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Drake Baldwin digs in now. He hit into a double play his first time up. Base knock center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off
ready
for Los
now for the
Angeles.
fifth inning.
Second
And at the
baseman,
plate for the
Kike
Dodgers,
Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez. Sale back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2 is the count.
The next
Ball
offering
that took care.
misses. Now 1-2. And there's a
2-2
ball.
count.
Close, but called a ball. 3-2 now.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
So now 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Yeah.
Out towards right center field. White on his way over. Makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Austin Barnes.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now the
Miguel
DH,
Rojas.
Miguel Rojas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. 1 left for L.A., but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Atlanta,
Leading
ready to
off
go for the
Braves,
last half of the inning.
designated
So
hitter,
here's the Braves designated hitter, Alex
Verdugo.
Verdugo.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
And
batting,
a quick out,
third
number 1.
baseman, Austin Riley.
Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Whips it across. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcel.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
All ones the count.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's his 6th home run of the season, and we're level. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Here's the pitch to Olson. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Braves get 1 on the big fly. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Outside low. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Chopped out towards short. Allen. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and he's out at first.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dustin May out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Los
Shohei
Angeles.
Ohtani will take over
Number
here.
17.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. A walk, and he's also singled. Upstairs.
Oh, that's upstairs.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's a speed threat. Eli White. Golden opportunity right here. That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that is a big first out.
Now batting, catcher, Drake Baldwin.
And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
Albies on third. Harris over at second with one down. And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
0-2 now. And the sweeper is off the plate. Second and third here. 1 away. Strike 3, and that was Ohtani's famous sweeper.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Nick Allen has grounded out a couple of times. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Top of the zone for a strike, and a count 2-1. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Truist Park, now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Foul ball there. Pulls that one foul. And the next pitch is way outside. Movement in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. And that's down and away. And Sale deals. It's a leadoff walk. And that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Pierce Johnson will take over.
Number 38. Pierce Johnson.
Go ahead run on base. Andy Pajes the next to hit.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Pierce Johnson fires. Fouled off. He was late. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Johnson fires. Just misses there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Enrique Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So a walk puts runners at first and second. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
1 ball.
In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Conforto will hit next. Little chopper rolls foul. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And a count 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Late with the swing there.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 3.
Austin Riley.
First offering, and it just misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That one off the mark. Now 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game.
Ozuna.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds.
That's in. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. Matt Olson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Matt Olson up to the plate. First pitch just misses. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Yeah.
This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Two outs. And that's through there for a strike. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8, all tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Lee.
Now
The southpaw's been really
Braves.
good against left-handed hitters.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
Dave
Pinch
Roberts
hitter for the
turning to his
Dodgers.
bench for a new
Number
bat.
16,
Will Smith.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball
1-0.
one. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one inside, and 1-1. That one hooked foul. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at second.
Ball 2.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Ripped to third and caught to second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play.
Now pitching for Los
Back
Angeles.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Yeah, that's fouled off. And strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. smoked on the ground to second. Hernandez over to first in time. And Albies is
Now
retired.
batting center fielder Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II now at the plate. In there at the knees. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips up and throwing. Just missed.
1-1.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike two. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that quickly
Now
2 away.
batting right fielder Eli.
And now Eli White.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through
No
it.
ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full, all tied 1-1. All set to start
Leading
the
off for
9th
the
in this
Dodgers,
one. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Lee back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
There's a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's off the mark. Ball 1. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Late swing fouled off. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. is down low.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Ball 4. He walked in, and that keeps things going.
Now batting.
Go ahead,
third
run on
baseman,
base.
Max
Here's
Muncy.
Muncy to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside. Now snap throw to first. Hernandez back on a dive. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That's down and in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he pumps it a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And no one can get there. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
First and second, 1 out. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Fouled off left side. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch misses. And another ball.
No strike.
On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. That misses. 3-1 now. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Lee done for the night, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Rafael Montero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two outs, bases full. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game at the plate. Drake Baldwin. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher walk away.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Nick Allen digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that is out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Alex Verdugo. Just missed. trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that one fouled off. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
And your final score here today, 2-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying